and tomorrow.
I have been beaten up for saying that I believe that marriage is a union between one man and one woman.
Come on.
No other definition.
That's right. I agree.
They have talked about me like a dog.
Come on.
And what is amazing to me is that some of our brothers and sisters don't seem to understand what is going on.
They know
that it is an attack on individuals. We are called to love everybody. We are called to love the homosexual as well as the heterosexual. We are called to love the sinner. We're called to love the abortionist, to pray for them. But there's a difference between the treatment of the individual and standing up against a movement that is trying to fundamentally change our culture.
That's right.
Change our country and redefine this nation. So that these children will have to go to public school and be told, now I know your mother and father may have told you, and your pastor and your bishop may have told you that marriage is that, but they're wrong.
They're right.
Because according to the law, marriage is this. So you end up in conflict
all the
with
time.
your own government.
That's right.
And your government ought to be reaffirming the truth and reaffirming our values, not fighting.
So loud.
But we pray for them. We pray for them because, look, I am not involved in this because I want to get beat up.
That's right.
And I'm not involved in it because I want a name for myself or I want to be popular. Saints, I am 61 years old.
Come on.
All that. I really
Come
am.
on.
Now, maybe if you caught me when I was 27, I might have had a little different attitude. But now I just don't have time for it.
That's right.
I'm doing this for one reason.
For their
one
foolishness.
reason. I believe that God has called me to it.
That's
I
right.
believe that God is calling his people to step up and step in and stop allowing people to hijack this culture, hijack our schools, to kick God out of everything.
That's
we don't
right.
want prayer in the schools. We don't want prayer before city council meetings. We don't want prayer before school board meetings. We don't want prayer at football games. We don't want prayer. Prayer offends us. We don't want prayer. I got news for them. Had it not been for prayer, this nation would not exist.
Come on now, tell it.
This nation exists because somebody was
praying. That's right.
We know, had it not been for prayer, there's no telling what we might be.
That's right.
As Americans of
That's
African descent. We know somebody was praying.
That's right.
God gave me a vision one time of an ancestor somewhere in the midst of slavery, praying for generations yet to come. I mean, I could see it in my spirit. Somebody just saying, God, I don't know how long this is going to last, and I don't know how you're going to resolve it, but please set us free.
My
and
Lord.
I thought to myself, God, thank you. I'm the beneficiary of prayers that were prayed hundreds of years ago.
Go for you.
Prayer is what's brought us this far.
That's right. Ain't going to carry us the rest of the way.
And so saints, I am standing up for the things of God. That is what I see as my primary mission. Now, when I say that publicly, I get into a lot of trouble. Because, they come to me, how are you going to separate what you believe as a minister, what you believe as a Christian from your service? Well, first of all, I understand that lieutenant governor's job is not as a preacher of